Today we'll be going over how to live stream at 60 frames per second while using Sparkocam. Want to know how? Stay tuned. Let's go. Hey, what's up, family? It's your big bro here, AB, here to show you how to get 60 frames per second while using Sparkocam. All right, going to take away all the frustration that Sparkocam is giving everyone by only offering 30 frames per second. 30 frames per second. It's a lot of money for simply 30 frames per second, but let's do the workaround. Let's get it. All right, guys, this is what I use. This is the Canon M50. This camera is, basically very well known and popular for YouTubers, so I'm sure you guys have seen it or may have one. If not, you've heard about it. So let me just show you the settings, and I'm trying to keep this centered so you guys can definitely see it. Let me show you the settings that I use. Let me get this all turned on. All right, so in order for you to get 60 frames per second using Sparkocam, you have to set your camera at 60 frames per second. So right here, just hit the menu button. This is for a Canon M50, like I just said. But if you have a Nikon or anything else, this works the same way, okay? And so you just go over to your settings, and here it is. Set your camera to your frame rate, 60 frames per second. That's what I have mine on, and that's basically it. Now your shutter speed and everything else, you want to set that accordingly. So I believe it's like twice the amount. So if you're at 60 frames per second, it's supposed to be at 120 for your shutter speed, okay? But you set your settings according to what you like and what you prefer. I'm just showing you how to make sure you get 60 frames per second using Sparkocam, okay? So your camera itself has to be set to 60 frames per second. That is the first step. Okay, as you see here are my settings. All right, so once you have your settings set to the settings that you want, like I said, it must be at 60 frames per second in your camera. Once you have that, all right, here's the next step. You have to have, give me 1 second, let me sit this down. You have to have both a USB, let me get this focused, a USB and a mini HDMI cord, okay? You need your USB cable and a mini USB cable and a mini HDMI. Now, once you get those all together, here's what you do. Wherever your camera inputs are, mine are right here, and you just plug them in, okay? So I'm gonna get this all set up, all plugged in, and I'm gonna get this back on the tripod. Okay, guys, so as you see, I have the Canon M50 all set up, and the mini or the micro HDMI and USB cable plugged in. You may see this small little cord right here at the bottom. That's actually a dummy battery, because if you're just using your regular battery that came with the camera, it's not going to stream for long. It's going to shut off, okay? But if you get your dummy battery, I'll put the link to the actual battery on Amazon that you can purchase. And you put that in there, you plug it in, and the camera never shuts off. You will need a video capture card for this to work, okay? As you see, it's upside down, of course, but if you could flip it around in your brain, this is the video capture card that I use. This card costs, I believe, $25. It is a very popular video capture card. I know that the Cam Links by Elgato, they're running from $100 upward, but this card, it was $25, maybe $30 I paid for it. Very cheap. It's not hard to get. They sell them on Amazon. I will drop a link in the section below. So therefore, you can go to Amazon and get one. Now, what's my opinion of it? I don't see the difference. Now, maybe my eye is just not that keen, but I really do not see the difference between this capture card and a Cam Link, okay? Now, I know gamers and YouTubers did comparisons, and they were hard-pressed to see the difference as well. So you have to have a capture card, and if you don't have the money to get a Cam Link, I suggest get this card here. Okay. All right, guys, so this is how the Sparkocam will look once you get your camera connected. You'll see your Canon M50. You'll also see the settings that you've set inside of your camera appear inside the Sparkocam. All right, so you'll see your camera, you'll see your settings. Right here, you see mine. It says auto, because I haven't set these yet, so you're not going to see it inside the Canon. So let's scroll down. Right here, you need to make sure this is checkmarked. This is what's going to keep your camera from shutting off. All right, so if your camera shuts off at 30 minutes, this prevents that. Make sure this is checkmarked. This is a very important feature so that you can live stream. Okay, so once you've ran your HDMI from your camera to your capture card, you're going to come over here to OBS and you're going to add a source. As you see, my source is already added. It says capture card M50. That is my source. And once you add that, this is what you're going to see. Okay. So you add a source by you go here, hit the source button, the plus button there, and you go to video capture device. Click on video capture device, name it whatever you're going to name it, +1, that works. Okay, and you just hit okay. Now, different cameras are going to come up. This is actually the camera that's on the laptop. I have Epoch Cam, if you're familiar with that. You have the Sparkocam. You can add the Sparkocam, but here's the problem with the Sparkocam. I just want to show you this really quickly. Let me add this in and I'm going to make it a little bigger. As you see, when you add Sparkocam, as I showed you this earlier, this is what it looks like when you add the Sparkocam directly. Horrible, okay? So we're not going to add Sparkocam. So let's go back down right here. And what you're going to do is find the USB video. That is your capture card. The USB video is your capture card, okay? You're going to click on that. And once you click on that, you hit okay. Now, I can't show you this right now because I already have this installed in the OBS, so the camera's already been used. So, but that's how you're going to add it, okay? So I'm just going to remove this really quickly. That is the steps that you go through to add it. I'm going to remove this. And once it's removed and you have your camera connected, here we go. 60 frames per second using Sparkocam, and your camera will not shut off. So if this video has been helpful to you, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share it, okay? Because I searched YouTube and no one's talking about how to get 60 frames per second using Sparkocam, but this is the workaround. All right, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also remember, this is a gaming channel. So therefore, if you are into games, NBA 2K, Call of Duty, even Roblox, my children now have me addicted to Roblox. So if you like the games, hey, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, come back and join us next time. All right, let's go.